Watch out, MatPat, cause you just left yourself wide open for a one-hit KO. Heyo Internet, welcome to VGamers Theory, a show I just made up so I can put my 2 cents in on this hot button topic. Toad. Who or what is this mushroom guy? Well, beyond being a fun guy and genderless, Matthew Patrick of the YouTube show Game Theory theorized that toads are the result of a parasite known as cordyceps. To sum up cordyceps, they infect creatures like ants and control them to go to ideal areas for the parasite to grow and release its spores. You can think of them sort of as a Mother Nature's zombie infection, except it grows out of the host's head. It's pretty scary stuff and really creepy as hell to see in these videos. Honestly, just thinking about it gives me the heebie-jeebies. Ugh. Now as for MatPat's theory, it's all fairly sound, except for one fatal error, of course. And that fatal error is whether or not toads wear hats. Yeah, you know that mushroom thing that's on top of their heads? Yeah, that thing right there. MatPat uses it as a starting point for his theory in his video.
I mean, seriously, he has a mushroom growing out of his head. And before you call me out on it just being a hat, yes, he removed it in the TV series, but that's a non-canon source. In the games, it has always been firmly planted on his head, no matter how fast he's running, being shot out of a pipe, or whatever. Why is that important? Well, there's a real-world fungus that grows out of your head and can control your mind and body. Pretty terrifying, right?
Yes, it is, MatPat. It's a good thing, though, that the Mushroom Kingdom doesn't actually have to worry about it. Now, you might want to sit down for this one, because that mushroom thing on top of Toad's head is, in fact, a hat. Crazy, right? Since MatPat was so quick to dismiss it using the cartoon The Super Mario Bros. Show, in which Toad is seen taking off his mushroom cap to use it as a parachute of sorts. Which I can't really blame him, because cartoons based on video games are kind of like the Wikipedia of gaming lore. You gotta take them with a grain of salt. So with that said, I'd like to turn your attention to this. How to Draw Nintendo Heroes and Villains is an official Nintendo How to Draw book. See? It has the seal. The book's pretty neat. It shows you how to draw characters like Link, Mario, Diddy Kong, King K. Rool, and K-Rog? Huh. Maybe we need a game theory on what Bowser's real name is. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, so Toad's entry here. Step 1, start with a small oval for the head, and a much larger oval above it for Toad's hat. Clearly, something's afoot. But I know what you're thinking. That's cool and all, George, but don't you have some sort of evidence from a game? Indeed I do, fellow theorists. I present to you the Paper Mario series. Not only is it one of my favorite series, but it also has a lot of interesting designs for Toad NPCs, which include some color swaps, some hair, and wait a second. Is that Toad wearing a hat? Yeah, meet the train engineer from Paper Mario. In a single frame of his animation, his hat lifts up for a moment. Taking a closer look at this reveals the truth. Toads are bald! Oh, and they don't have mushrooms growing out of their heads, that too. So yeah, not only does he sport a hat that couldn't fit the mushroom head in it, but we can easily see a massive bald spot underneath. Meaning the mushroom isn't some sort of parasitic fungus, it's just a boring old hat that toads find extremely fashionable. But hey, that's just the theory of VGamers Theory. Thanks for watching. Heyo, and welcome to the Super Amazing End Card Tournament! With all this talk about toads, I want to know whether or not you actually like to play as the character in any games. Click the left side if you enjoy playing as the little fungus that could, or the right side if you think he's completely and utterly useless. And hey, while you're at it, why don't you check out MatPat's theory? Sure, it's broken now, but it's still an interesting idea and worth looking at. Or you can check out my last review on Mythmaker's Orbs of Doom for the Wii. With that all said and done, until next time, keep on gaming.